All right, Tim, so it's going to be cold in the morning.
Oh, it all depends how you look at it. It is going to be cold here in the morning, but it's not going to be cold in Minnesota. In fact, it's going to be so warm in Minnesota. Well, I should go back.
Okay.
As you know, in the weather team, we're always looking for new ways to learn, right?
Right.
And we just got finished talking to some phenologists. And some phenologists have told us that the red-winged blackbird has shown up in Maplewood, Minnesota a week early. And they say that's a continental sign that spring is a week ahead of time. So don't be fooled by tomorrow morning. Well, that was a long-winded answer, wasn't it? Let's take a look. Here's the headlines, and I'll try to make it shorter. Frost for some. We'll talk about who and where. If you haven't listened to the forecast, it's basically what we've been trying to prepare you for the last week. Then comes a big rebound in the temperatures, and it looks like a shorts kind of weekend. Make them green, of course, if you want, for St. Patrick's Day weekend. So here's how we're going to be at about dawn. So dawn in the morning, temperatures will be cold enough for at least some frost for areas along and to the west of Highway 17. So certainly not talking about record cold for those of you that maybe did some gardening early, especially for those farther off to the west. And typically, if you're along or west of Highway 17, you want to wait till at least March is over. But in case you did and you're concerned, it does look like there will be some patchy frost Highway 17 westward. But then look at the rebound in the temperatures. Most of us will probably see temperatures rise at least 35 degrees tomorrow from dawn to then late afternoon temperatures. Spring breakers, a much lighter wind tomorrow out of the west at only 10. We call that a land breeze from the land blowing toward the ocean, and that means the surf temperature, which is certainly invigorating at 62, will not cool the air, at least not until late in the afternoon. So for spring breakers, up to 70 degrees by late in the afternoon. Not quite back up to what's average for this time of the year, but at least closer. Again, overall, lows of 30 to 38 degrees, but then a rebound with highs of about 68 degrees. And we're going to stay dry. It's a dry weather forecast for at least the next couple of days because this area of high pressure that originated near Maplewood, Minnesota, it's been over areas of land in which there isn't any snow, so it's modifying. And of course, we have more in the way of sun as well. What about precipitation? Well, a warm front at around Waxahachie, Texas on Friday will begin to send moisture our way, but that's not until the weekend. So let's break it down for you. Next 2 days, there's the big rain rebound tomorrow. No doubt about it, Anthony and Heather, after that cold morning, afternoon highs of 68 into the 70s on Friday. Over the weekend, even warmer. Highs near 80. Maybe just enough moisture for some extremely isolated showers, hitting only 10% of us over Georgia that Saturday. Warmer during the morning, and as you'll see as we go through the warmer months, the warmer the morning, typically the more moisture in the air. You might even call it more humid, and so there'll be more showers around, maybe impacting about 40% of us on Sunday, but still warmer, high temperatures of about 80 degrees. As we put it all together, even more unsettled as the strong front arrives on Monday and Tuesday. If you're looking for something productive to do, again, I continue to underline the big cleanup at Hogan's Creek. That's from 9 to 11:30 a.m., 62 degrees and temperatures rising, you know, before all the celebrating for St. Patrick's Day begins on Saturday, and maybe that goes on into Sunday. It does look like on Monday and maybe into early Tuesday, there could be some stronger thunderstorms. And here's a look at the next 240 hours. Thank you, red-winged blackbird.